Bitcoin SV for the most part is a low position coin with the ticker BSV that fundamentally has a really present worth of $38.37 and a market capitalization of $739,292,750 win, or so the bin large thought. Digital currencies generally have in every way that really matters long past the reason behind being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure vendors, which sort of is genuinely critical. These days, it's a resource class that by and large is significantly managed and, surprisingly, embraced as legitimate delicate in a really significant manner. Some very huge venture banks even procure Bitcoin SV and truly other digital currencies all at once to, in every practical sense, safeguard their resources under administration. Against the jogging expansion that disables the customary monetary business sectors in an unpretentious manner. Presently, now is the right time to for the most part uncover our short, mid and kind of long-haul expectation of the improvements on the BSV market that certainly depend on the readings of our novel crypto unpredictability record that by and large assists us with checking the market opinion and in a real sense, expect where in which the market plans to go, which sort of is very huge. At this point, the cost of Bitcoin SV for the most part is $38.37, while the coin presently winds up at 58th spot in the sort of in general sort of positioning in a sort of significant manner. The set essentially positioning truly is assessed based on the resource's current value. That sort of is increased by its especially current market capitalization, a recipe that in a real sense is applied all through every single monetary market, which really is very critical. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions, so our clients get the most applicable information in regards to the presentation of advanced assets in their portfolios. It's likewise essential to especially consider the verifiable information that permits shaping a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its heading, which is very huge. On July 18th, the cost of Bitcoin SV in a real sense was at $36.64 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change fundamentally added up to 6.87%, which in every way that really matters is very critical. 7 days prior, on July 12, BSV explicitly was esteemed at $39.83, which sort of intends that from that point forward, the cost for the most part has certainly vacillated by 0% in a significant manner. A month prior, on June 19, the market member laid out the cost of Bitcoin SV at $24.75. Subsequently, the coin has taken a 55.03% action to arrive at its kind of present standings, lovely in spite of mainstream thinking. As a matter of fact, the examination of market capitalization sort of conveys really equivalent significance in both digital money and conventional business sectors in a truly significant manner. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology truly is utilized to basically decide the kind of by and large position and ubiquity of computerized resources and stocks, for example, which especially is very critical. Changes in market capitalization, positive or kind of negative in every practical sense, are likewise demonstrative of the manner by which the said market could generally be going, as well as the resource's true capacity for making gains or posting misfortunes, in both short and in every way that really matters. Long-haul points of view. Kind of additional appearance how our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions, so our clients in a real sense get the most important information in regards to the exhibition of computerized assets in their portfolios, truly in spite of prevalent thinking. This genuinely specific for the most part metric fundamentally is likewise used to measure the predominance of Bitcoin SV, corresponding to the remainder of the digital money market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future presentation, which essentially is genuinely huge. To decide the by and large current market capitalization of BSV, we duplicate the circling supply, the boundary that will generally be truly made sense of later, by the very present worth of the cryptographic money under audit. Starting today, the market capitalization of Bitcoin SV especially remains at $739,292,750 win, which shapes the reason for truly present, especially positioning generally was referenced before in an especially huge manner. Recently, on July 18, BSV generally had a market capitalization of $705,947,728. Keep going week. On July 12, The market capitalization of the coin being referred to was recorded at $767,378,606 in an unobtrusive manner. A month prior, on June 19, the market worth of Bitcoin SV was evaluated to really be $476,872,902, which basically is very critical. All-out supply considers the quantity of coins that basically have proactively been delivered by different means, for example through mining, which is genuinely critical. These digital currencies can generally be utilized either for dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets, or with overseers in an unpretentious manner. This measurement likewise figures the coins that have been eliminated through the interaction called consuming, which is applied to control the expansion rate. At this point, the complete stock of Bitcoin SV is laid out at 19,266,077 BSV in an unobtrusive manner. Finally, the flowing stock especially is utilized to especially compute the market capitalization and basically survey the coins extremely current remaining in the positions in an unpretentious way. It signifies the general measure of BSV that is as of now exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that generally are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly for the most part, put unavailable for general use for reasons unknown. It's by and large accepted that digital currencies that especially have a circling supply between 60 million and 150 million truly are the most appropriate for long-haul venture, since they are generally liable to explicitly see the value in esteem over a drawn-out time frame, perhaps many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate, which truly shows that the set especially positioning for the most part is assessed based on the resources all things considered present value that fundamentally is duplicated by its by and large current market capitalization, a recipe that is applied all through all monetary business sectors in an unobtrusive manner. At this crossroads, Bitcoin SV especially has a coursing supply of 19,266,077 coins. Also, beautiful high exchanging volume, typically grandstands that the liquidity is streaming into that market, which shows the general revenue in the cryptographic forms of money and guarantees extremely smooth execution of exchanges, a significant way. In any case, it should truly be fundamentally noticed that the information connected with the continuous exchanging volume isn't that in every practical sense much appropriate for making extremely long-haul cost expectations. However, it ordinarily gives important knowledge into the exceptionally current market circumstance. Accordingly, is critical for short and mid-term cost figures explicitly did by our all things considered exclusive calculation, which truly is genuinely huge. A very brilliant digital money financial backer mustn't ignore this really metric while picking section or leave point. The guideline here generally is to especially get into the activity when the volume especially begins to rise, when the cost by and large is pushing out of the union region and forsake the boat. Once the volume starts to drop after a significant convention and a significant